All right, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. I want to thank Chief Frederick and all of the wonderful professionals we have at the Louisville Fire Department who respond every day to keep us safe. Our city excels in so many areas, but our fire department is one of them that's been nationally accredited. These guys and gals show up whenever there's a challenge and they respond to it with an unparalleled fashion. I'm very proud of our Louisville Fire Department. And today we're here to talk about our increasing commitment to keep everybody in our city safe. We've purchased 2 new apparatuses to modernize our firefighting ability. This machine over here, Engine 20, will be located at 1735 Bardstown Road, so Bardstown Road in Maryland, at a cost of, or an investment of, $600,000 investment for the citizens of Louisville. Quint 9 over here will be located at 3511 Fincastle Road. This product costs a little bit over $1 million to keep our citizens safe. Now, the reason why we're here at the zoo is both of these units respond to the zoo, among other communities around here, which is obviously why we're here today. When you think about the equipment that these are replacing, Engine 20 is replacing an apparatus that was commissioned in 1992. So we've got a quarter century of use out of the apparatus that this one is replacing. Quint 9 is replacing an apparatus that was commissioned in 1995, so 22 years ago. So we've gotten a good run out of both of the previous pieces of equipment, and that's a good testament to the wonderful job that is done at our maintenance department for the fire department. We've got a super dedicated and professional group of individuals there. Now, a lot has changed in those 20 and 25 years since the other original equipment was in, both in terms of fire technology and safety, since these were commissioned. For example, these now have a lot higher water pumping capacity, higher ladder weight capacity, state-of-the-art safety features, including modern emergency vehicle braking systems. The important thing for these guys is when they show up, they need to be ready to roll, and you never know what's going to take place. So this advancement in technology really is a good thing for the safety of Louisville Fire and certainly for the safety of Louisville citizens as well. I want to make sure that our community knows that obviously public safety is the #1 area that we have to invest in our budget, and these purchases reflect a commitment from Chief Frederick, Chief Doug Hamilton, myself, and I believe on behalf of all the citizens of Louisville to do what it takes to ensure that public safety employees have what they need to make sure they're safe and to make sure our citizens safe here in the year 2017. I also want to note that the advancement that has taken place with this technology also applies to the environment and the environmental friendly features that are on these products, apparatus as well, as they are equipped with diesel particulate regenerating system, which reduces exhaust emissions almost to zero on these apparatus. Now, one of the many things that make me proud and grateful to serve as mayor, as I've mentioned, is to see our firefighters show up because, as I've mentioned many times before, our public sees a lot of this close as in action because if it's during the middle of the day or in the evening, it is not unusual for the media to be there and actually to see our firefighters doing their thing. Or a swift water rescue could be going on as well. And when you see that, you see the unparalleled amount of training that Louisville Fire puts into the professionalism that you all see when they're out and about. That also extends to the operation of drone technology. And Louisville Fire is some of the leaders in the country with drone operation. And yes, they have learned a lot over the years about drones and drone safety and have shared that not just locally, but with other firefighters around the country as well. So for that, I'm thankful and more safe as a result of that. So with that, I would just like again to say thanks to Louisville Fire for all the good work that they do. I'm pleased to be part of this event here today. And now I'd like to welcome to the stage Chief Greg Frederick, who's going to share a few thoughts with us. Chief?
Good morning. Since the early 1800s, through 1858, when Louisville became one of the oldest fully paid professional fire departments in the nation, into today's modern times, the city's leadership and the LFD have always taken great pride in our apparatus fleet. Evolving from horse-drawn steamers and ladder wagons to the high-tech, efficient apparatus we're commissioning here today, the apparatus in our fleet play a major role in protecting our community. The Louisville Fire Department is focused on improvement and continued excellence in every aspect of our service, with the most important resource being our people, the men and women that put on the uniform and come to work to make Louisville a better place to live. But in order to do their jobs effectively, they must continue their training and they must have modern tools and modern equipment. These two new apparatus are an example of this city's commitment to be the best, to dedicate the needed resources to public safety, and to ensure the safety of our firefighters is at the forefront. I want to thank Mayor Fisher and the Metro Council for the appropriation to purchase these and many other apparatus in our fleet, and assure you they will be well cared for and well used. I'd also like to take a minute to recognize the people that keep our fleet in top-notch condition, the Automotive Service Bureau. They're involved with every apparatus, every tool, every piece of equipment, from the specifications, field testing, to inspections during the manufacturing, to delivery and training. They also perform the service and maintenance for the life of the equipment, which is typically about 30 years. So, to Major Randy Croney and the dedicated personnel at the Automotive Service Facility, thank you for a job well done. There's a great deal of detail that goes into the design and construction of a fire apparatus to ensure that it not only meets our needs, but it encompasses the latest national standards to improve safety and performance. I want to thank you for being here today, and feel free to explore the trucks and their modern amenities. Thank you.
All right, now let's count down from 3 and we'll cut it, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right.